Hello, in this video we're going to look at converting equations from polar to Cartesian or Cartesian to polar. In this specific video we're going to go from polar to Cartesian. Alright, so that means we're going to go r theta to xy. And again, in the background you should always remember this information right here. Okay, so we're going to look at example 1. And here what I want to do, I'd like to try to get r cosine theta and r sine theta because then I can substitute x and y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to have 3r cosine theta minus 4r sine theta equals -1. But remember, this right here is x. And this right here is y. So I really just have 3x minus 4y equals -1. Let's look at another example. Here we have r equals -2 sine x. Now in this case there's a little trick. You want to essentially have an r in here so that you can write r sine theta and then convert it to y. So we're going to go ahead and multiply both sides of the equation by r. And so I'll have r squared equals -2r sine theta. And of course, there it is, there's my y. So I have, here, r squared, remember, is x squared plus y squared from the Pythagorean theorem. And then you have -2y. Okay. And now, example 3. r equals -5. Again, remember, r squared is x squared plus y squared. So r is the square root of x squared plus y squared. And now if we just square both sides, we'll have x squared plus y squared equals 25. And there we are, that's just a circle. Centered at 0, 0 with radius 5. Okay. And as our last example, r squared equals sine of 2 theta equal 2. Here I want to use an identity. So I'll say r squared, and then if we know sine 2 theta is the same thing as 2 sine theta cosine theta. And now remember, r squared is really r times r, so I have r times 2 times sine theta times cosine theta equals 2. And remember, I can pair this off any way I want. That would be like saying 3 times 2 times 4 times 5. I can do 3 times 4, then times 2 times 5, or I could do 5 times 3, then times 2 times 4, right? I can use the associative and commutative rules together to kind of pair these off how I want. So I'm going to say 2 times r cosine theta times r sine theta equals 2. Now we can go ahead and divide through by 2, right? And we'll know that this is all, well, let's do one thing at a time. So here we have r cosine theta, r sine theta equals 1, but we know this is x, we know this is y, so we have xy is equal to 1. That's it. Thanks so much for listening.